Greetings everyone, my name is For Extraordinaire and I will be covering the bi-weekly dev diary from the developers over at Grey Eminence today, and this dev diary is focusing on another big key cornerstone of Grey Eminence, and that is culture. So we'll be tackling that, getting into the diversity of the cultures here, talking about the different aspects, traditions, faiths, and everything that really influences these cultures, and getting into it with the Portuguese. So let's get started. So cultures are composed of heritage, language, and customs. Heritage is shaped by previous significant historical events like the Reconquista, and the Portuguese have a Roman heritage as well due to their previous history with Roman occupation, but controversially, perhaps they do not have a Visigothic legacy because the devs did not feel that the Visigoths left a lasting legacy there in Portugal, so they did decide to admit that, though the devs have noted that that is open to further debate and discussion, so they might consider re-adding it in if they get enough pushback. If cultures share the same heritage, additionally, they are more likely to band together when being attacked by foreigners or even wage independence wars to liberate their brothers. This heritage can also determine how hard it is to convert local provinces. Language is much more flexible than heritage, and despite there not being any writing systems in the game, languages will help in promoting cross-cultural dialogue and improve character relationships. There's even an education system where you can attempt to make your heir learn a foreign language similar to CK3. Customs are the final component of cultures and are a widespread activity or behavior with meaningful consequences. Customs seem to be very similar to CK3's cultural traditions, I've noticed, and can change during the game. For example, the Portuguese are winemakers, seafarers, and adventurers. Winemaking increases wine production in Portuguese counties and encourages Portuguese AI to make wineries. If you want to get into the Douro Club, living in a climate with grapevines helps, and the population also needs to be consuming a certain amount of wine, and it also needs to be producing a significant amount of wine for it to become a custom. If any winemaking cultures fall below these thresholds, then they will also lose the custom over time, so it's something you really need to monitor and take care of in the long run. These homeland countries are recognized by a culture as its home and have increased immigration rates from members of that culture. When nationalism becomes a thing, these homeland countries receive further bonuses to stability and become more iconic. Just like in the royal court, Grey Eminence has cultural divergence too. Grey Eminence has cultural divergence too. Cultures diverge automatically and it is irreversible. Culture must not reside in its homeland country and has a more likely chance to diverge when interacting with different cultures. While cultures can diverge manually via the player, they tend to form their own language and homeland when given the chance, which creates interesting scenarios. Furthermore, there are pre-existing and potential formable homelands with different cultures. To help with categorization, cultures are grouped into branches, groups, and supergroups as a guideline for the AI to know who to care about. That is it for my dev diary recording today. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I hope I taught you something new about Grey Eminence's culture system. And if you have any suggestions or improvement tips, please let me know. Otherwise, I want to know what cultures you are the most interested to see Grey Eminence tackle. I, for one, am interested to see how the German culture kind of functions, whether it has any HRE bonuses or whatnot with electorates and anything like that. And I want to see just how Central European cultures are tackled in general with that Visigothic legacy and all of those different kind of interactions and heritage they definitely kind of have with that patchwork going on. Anyhow, if you guys have any specific cultures you want to learn more about, please let me know in the comment section. This has been For Extraordinaire. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.